A lot of people say that, well, she didn't have these freckles on her arm.
Mm.
Well, she may not have, but if she got too much sun, she could have. So,
what they really need is some advice from Kendrick Lamar, and they need to get some DNA.
right. Yes, they do. Yeah, but I don't know. I just don't think this is right.
Are terrible. You shouldn't be making money off of that. But Casey Neistat clearly explains in the video that he's going to give the AdSense from this. It gets interesting. So with now I don't different because it's a larger scale here. But like Jimmy Kimmel, he gave a talk about the Las Vegas massacre shooting, and his monologue before he got into his comedy, and they just put the monologue up on YouTube. Now,
Right.
They had a GMC, so obviously that very large advertiser, advertisement on the video. And, the big thing that a lot of just plain YouTubers, because Casey Neistat, he just reached 8 million, subscribers. The big thing is, is it because, he isn't one of the mainstream TV people that they're still making money off of this, but small YouTubers that want to give back to, these large massacres in a great way, can't do so because of your policies. But then you look the other way when Jimmy Kimmel's show comes on and talks about the same thing, the same topic that got Casey in trouble for AdSense and monetizing.
Right.
And I know there was a couple other YouTubers.
Well,
YouTubers
here's the
talking
difference.
about this too.
Is Jimmy Kimmel monetizing from those videos?
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah, they're putting commercials before the YouTube video, and they say they don't take away the possibility for advertisers to use that video as a platform,
right?
But it says not suitable for most advertisers. So obviously GMC wouldn't put their commercial on Casey Neistat's because of this blockage, but obviously that's not the case for this other scenario with Jimmy Kimmel.
Right. Yeah, I did. Like I said, it's super weird because I'm not even doing any of that.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally, it has to be a video on YouTube. It can't be audio, just audio.
Mm-hmm.
It can't be audio with a picture. It has to be a video, which I think is kind of dumb.
Yeah.
It's stupid. It makes makes it hard for people like me who are just trying to share their stuff everywhere, because YouTube is a big platform that you can share your stuff on. And the fact that you now have to accompany it with a video would make it, it's kind of, I don't know, to me it's kind of weird.
Yeah. And I mean, if you want to look at more things about this, there's a great Philip DeFranco little commentary on it. He explains it in a better manner. But yeah, he created a nice little video about it. That sums it up pretty well. I didn't even know about it till Philip created this video, and I saw some tweets going on. But yeah, that's one big thing with YouTube right now, I've noticed. But also, some of the weird things, you can't just post audio. Because truly, technically it's a video when people post, vlog music, non-copywritten vlog music to YouTube. But it's technically a video because it has, something moving in it.
Right.
But then if we made a podcast with the audio and it just had your face as a picture for the whole video, you could still upload it if you made it into a video.
Right.
But it's simply just audio that's being presented. Nothing visually is, active.
Right. Yeah, it's just, to me it's dumb. Okay, I understand, hey, you can't monetize on any, natural or any mass shootings or things like that. Got it. Cool. Didn't plan on it. But why should that affect me? Somebody who, does this for fun. I'm not even monetizing it.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to get so restricted. I might as well just start monetizing it, because I was trying to do it, for free, just so that so I didn't have that as many restrictions. Now I'm getting the same restrictions. So,
Yeah.
It's kind of well, if everybody says you're doing it, you might as well you're getting in trouble for it, you might as well just do it.
Yep.
So yeah, I can't I don't know. Anyway, so we might be on YouTube, but you can certainly contact me. You can even personal message me if you have that big of a. But just give me your opinion on this because I really want to know. Am I crazy? Is the Rolling Stones crazy? Did they just find what they wanted? What is this? Because I honestly I'm a little bit confused. I mean, I like Avril Lavigne. I like a lot of her music.
Mm-hmm.
And I would hate to, if this happened to be true, which I am strongly doubting it is. If it happens to be true, then I don't really know what to do. You know what I mean? I think it'd be sad. But then again, if it is true, I feel like the record label should be held accountable because that's not good either.
That'd be. I think they'd go down.
Oh yeah. Everybody would stop buying every album that they come out with. Everybody would. I feel like they'd
get sued. They'd probably get in trouble with the law.
Probably.
Yeah, there'd be a lot. But with all of those factors in play, it's very hard, in my opinion, for someone to cover up someone's death.
Right.
That big.
Yeah. Yeah, I really, truthfully, I don't see it. But, like I said, I could be full of crap. Please tell me if I am. Give me your opinion on this. Let me know. And, like I said, there's several different ways you can get a hold of me. Let me know what you think. Then that way I can, and let's just get a conversation going about this. That way, we can chit chat about it, and I'm excited to hear what your opinions are going to be. Even if you tell me I'm full of crap, I'll take that. I'm not above sitting there going, oh okay, yeah, I could be. That's not an issue. I probably am full of crap. Not gonna lie. So, what's your opinion on the the whole thing? Have you kind of formed one yet?
I'm still confused. That's my big thing. It's like I feel like it would be hard to, but truly I have no clue. But if I had to guess, I'd say that it is fake, and I don't think the record company / her is saying no, this isn't true. Which obviously they probably have. But they haven't been here's the DNA results. They don't want to kind of end the publicity because any publicity is good publicity. It's beneficial in anyone's case because the more your name gets out there, the better. Even looking at our glorious president, with his famous tweets and all. That's some people love it, some people hate it, but at the end of the day, it's being talked about and it's publicity. And I think social media is like we were talking about. It's a great tool. You got to be cautious, but it's a great tool. And if you get your name out there, the more you get it out there, the better you're going to do after people see what you're doing.
Right. Yeah, like I said, it doesn't seem like they're working really hard to put the stop to this. But they, so it could be going on. It could not be. I don't know. So Gordon's confused.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think I'm starting to get a little bit confused now.
Yeah.
Either way, tell us what opinion. Try to convince us one way or the other. See what. We'll let you know on the other episode if we figure anything out on the next episode. But yeah, I thought I would share this with you guys because to me it's just kind of confusing. To be completely honest, I'm super confused. And is it true? Is it not true?
Mm-hmm.
So leave your opinions in the comment section below, and we'll kind of see where we're headed. Other than that, you got anything else?
Overall, anything else?
just
or on this topic. Anything else?
on this topic. I mean, it could be overall.
I think with this, I was thinking about record companies and like how back in 2003, they kind of controlled everything, music. Right. They controlled the whole business. But now, like from then to like today to present day, the biggest thing that has changed is having more freedom with social media and more freedom to get your name out there. So like, for example, I watched an interview with Chance the Rapper's. It was his manager, and like he was talking about like how he first got to know Chance and like what he was doing before Chance, and then kind of like this is my experience with him. And they never like they used obviously a record, but to get where they were at, they used social media. And there's a lot of different ways that a lot of artists have just been able to work their way around and sort of get known and then get a better deal at the end of the day with these record companies. So they're still in power, obviously, but they're not as big of an influence as they were because of this tool that we use every single day, which I think is really cool. Social media is like a great topic. I think in multiple classes, every single year we have some type of like Socratic seminar about like, oh, is social media good? Is it bad? What are some great uses for it? How has it changed society? All that. So, I mean, it's an awesome topic, but I think it has taken away a lot of power from record companies. And that's kind of, I think, why I'm like, the record companies aren't that bad. Like, they don't really control everything anymore, but like in 2003, I was 3 years old. I had no like recollection of like, oh yeah, this is what like this figure in society, was. This is what it kind of is. So yeah, that's kind of my take on it.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, it's just some of these hoaxes are so confusing. And most of the time, you can go on Snoops.com and like you type in this person died. And Snoops.com will pop up, and it'll be like, no, they're not dead. There's been no confirmed reports. And you always kind of have a feeling if it's a hoax.
Yeah.
Well, like, have you ever seen, somebody very unexpectedly died, and you're like, oh, my God. And, but you're thinking, you're like, well, what's wrong with them?
Yeah.
Was this sudden? I mean, when Prince died, I looked it up, and it's like, oh, no, it's on, ABC, NBC, CBS,
Yeah.
It's on all the major networks. Okay. I'll believe it now.
Yeah.
But it's like, this famous person died. Really? Snoops.com? No, they're still alive.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I kind of had a feeling of that.
I always check like Twitter's trending. Like it will have their name in there and it will say so-and-so died confirmed by such and such before Twitter puts it up there. Or a lot of people just talk about it and it jumps up to the top of the board.
Right. Yeah, I was gonna say check your social media, or at least Google it before you believe it, because I know a lot of people will be like, "Oh my God, the internet says this person's dead," and some of them are very convincing. Like I said, this one was,
we're still thinking it.
Got sucked down a rabbit hole, and
I'm
still trying to climb out.
It's like, how many years later? 13, 14 years later? 14 years? And we're still like, is it true? Is it not?
Yeah, I can't. I don't know.
It's a crazy world we live in.
It is a crazy world we live in. It is. Okay, so moving on. If my computer will let me move on, because it's been doing a lot of really weird stuff today. Jumanji. Jumanji's the next one.
Yes.
So the new Jumanji movie apparently is more action-packed than the original.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what they're claiming.
I hope their claim is correct.
Me too.
I mean, it does have some action-packed characters.
It does.
It's got a lot of great characters.
Well, I mean, and it's got a lot of comedy too.
Very true.
Like before, you had Robin Williams, and then a girl I've never seen before.
Mm-hmm.
An entire cast of people I'd never really seen before, except for one or two people.
And they're bringing back some legends too. I mean, Jack Black I haven't heard in my spectrum in a while.
Well, yeah, but everybody knows who Jack Black is.
Exactly.
Everybody knows who Dwayne The Rock Johnson is.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knows who